Hello. It's been a while since I've done one of this, huh? And just appropriate, right near our anniversary. Welcome to a recording of The Legend of Zelda, an offline one. I am not streaming. I'm currently recording this in my humble computer. Well, I essentially have the streaming setup, but I'm just gonna advance through the parts of the Ocarina of Time that I screwed up live. Oh wait, hold on. Audio is not the right thing. Wonder if that... Okay, apparently that doesn't break anything. It's always really scary. But fortunately I remembered to do this beforehand. Anyway, I haven't done a recorded video in so long. And yeah, I don't have anything that I planned for it, right? Now this is the thing that I hate so much. I don't know why RetroArch doesn't like when I press the start button. I'm honestly thinking that I probably messed something up with the drivers and such, right? But you know what? Changing the shields to the Iron Knuckle is a bad idea. I'm not gonna do that ever again. Alright, I want to equip this. I want to equip this. And I want this down. Okay. So, I did a lot of progress for the Spirit Temple, but I unfortunately had the whole emulator crash, which led me all the way back here, which is really sad. But hey, at least I get to play a little bit. I am not live, since I don't think it's I don't think it's fair for the people who already like came to the stream to watch me just do the same thing over again. I instead could upload a recorded video. You know, reflect. Just reflect a little bit. While we're here anyway. Hold on. I play this for no reason. If anything, my muscle memory with this Ocarina thing, but with these new buttons and everything, I think it's going to work on the keyboard. Again, it's a little bit annoying that I have to use the keyboard, but hey, here we are. Also, another reason why I decided to record this instead of like stream, which made me ultimately like finish up my decision and say like, hey, you know what? Let's record this. First and foremost, because I think it would be nice. I mean, I have nothing against playing on my own time, of course, but I think this is a pretty special game, and you know, it's the game that I started with when Gen 5 began. Back then, I didn't even know that it was going to be a gen thing or a generation or whatnot, right? To me, it was just going to be this new look, new branding. And I knew that I was going to change it eventually, but sometime in June this year, 2025, I realized that maybe I could do something else. Didn't mean to press pause, but at least I stopped just as soon as I needed to. Can I pick this up? No, I cannot. I'm doing this because I want the cow. I want the milk from last time. Ah. Crap, okay, I have to use a Megaton hammer. So, also my computer is doing a little process. I'm transferring the Zelda Ocarina of Time stream that I did yesterday to my server, to my home server. I do have this little home server because, as you know, my humble Mac has only like 250 gigabytes of space, and I use it up very quickly whenever I like record a stream. So it's routine for me to just transfer something. The hell was that? Oh, yeah, I remember those things do that. I was like, holy shit, what was that? And it kind of scared me a little bit. Oh, the golden scutula. Hello, Mrs. Cow. Oh, looks like I'm still holding one to do this shit. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna change a few things here. 1 second. I need to adjust the things here for the input. This is weird because this should be saved with the whole... Oh, whatever. Okay. So, I'm using number 1, which is absurd. I'm gonna use... Q? No, wrong thing. I have to press... Oh, no, it's saved. Okay, good. And, shoulder... W, okay. Hold on, this one. Okay, this shoulder, as far as I know, doesn't work. So I'm just gonna very quickly change that to Q. Doesn't matter if it's the same. And S doesn't really do anything. My B button, which is Z, is going to change to this one. Wait, this one. Okay, that should do it, right? Not really. Oh, it's X. I'm stupid. Sorry. It's the X button, which is B down. Okay, hopefully... I'm pretty sure I'm not breaking anything, because the N64 has two buttons. Oh, this is much better. Okay, I feel already more ready. Yeah, that's way better. Thank you. And... So, again, I'm copying this little file because my Mac literally cannot hold anything, and it's like $2,000 extra. Well, not 2,000, I'm exaggerating. It's a lot of dollars extra. Sometimes 200, 300, 500 for extra memory on a Mac. And I don't have that kind of money yet, so... Thank you, Mr. Cow. Mrs. Cow, excuse me. But yeah, I thought recording could be fun, since I really want to, like, reach what I was earlier. Oh wait, my brain is adjusting still, excuse me. And well, as I was saying about the generations from back then, again, I began streaming once more and doing content. Well, sort of. I did not begin doing content immediately, because essentially what happened is that I got back in June, right? No, not really. I got back in September 13, 2024. I wanted to do it in June, but what happened in June 2024? A lot of things. Oh yeah, I quit my... Damn it, Epona. My game testing job, actually. Starting in June 2024, I stopped working in that thing. My life started to change a lot. And I thought I was going to be ready because my time would be more stable, but God, how wrong I was, you know? I was very, very, very wrong. Mostly because from teaching I went back, from game testing I went back to teaching in June. Pretty much immediately, because they offered me a lot of very good money. But in retrospect, might have been a silly idea, because I was like changing my benefits to a gig, right? Which is typically not what you should be doing. In my case, it kind of worked out because they were laying off a lot of people. Hold on. This is when I use the bow and arrow. If I can use it. Hold on. Shut up, Nabi. I'm here. I'm so glad nobody is suspecting a thing, and this is not as an authentic stealth game as it could be, because I'm literally committing crimes here that should be more than obvious. Excellent. I like how they go. Okay, there's a couple more over here. Nobody can see me. I'm invisible. I'm in a bright green tunic. Damn it, I have to go 1 centimeter above. This is so hard without an analog stick, so... Just for your... Excellent. Just for you to know, I'm using a keyboard to do this thing. So the people who have probably played emulators since the good old days... Okay, you know what? I don't need to kill that one, and I'm already a lot of arrows down. Well, I certainly did kill their people. And I did come at night, which is realistic for the stealth mission, so... I guess they couldn't see me. It's a moonless night and nobody can, like, see me murdering everyone here. You're not supposed to do this thing, and that's probably why the game is not giving me anything. But alright, let's go this way. Here we go. Probably get some good arrows. So, a lot of people got laid off. I don't know if I was going to be among the people laid off, but since I was about to become a senior tester, people around me, even the people who already became candidates for senior testers, got laid off also. So in a way, I traded for the quote-unquote more secure job, but not really. It was not secure. My asshole coordinator piece of shit boss from back then wouldn't give me a good amount of time or warning whether I will have groups or not. But my impression is that I was going to have... Well, I was going to have work. Focus, 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 Link! Okay. Can I cheat and use this? Watch this. It hurt me, but I think it didn't count. Okay, that barely did anything. And it consumed a lot of my magic, so I'm gonna go ahead and... yeah, equip this. I don't know why you would stop focusing on her, Link. No, I erased the shield! Okay, looks like we're going to be back into this kind of thing. You know what, Nintendo? The fact that they could, like, do this thing to me is really stupid, and I don't support your design decision. Anyway, we're doing this once more. But anyway, since I never got a warning whether I will have groups or not, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I was thinking that I already earned my place and I was quote-unquote special, so like they would always give me work and I will always be okay with that, but nope. I could not have been more wrong, in fact. There was this time where, and it lasted very little actually, it wasn't even a lot of time. Oh, that was awesome. I'll give you that to you. Hold on, this... Oh, did you see that? Just spam the spin attack. I hate this shit so hard. You see how locked in I was? I literally went quiet trying to beat this 1996 Garuda woman beating the hell out of me. Which may speak ill of my gamer score in general. I might not be that much of a gamer after all. Maybe I shouldn't be doing gamer content after all if I'm not that good. Jesus. That definitely hurt you and it didn't work for some reason. I literally have given you 3 jump attacks, which usually kill in 2 hits, but whatever. Whatever, this is supposed to be a challenge. Give me some hearts, not rupees, those don't heal me. Man, if rupees were like US dollars, this would have been a much different story. Like, those rupees could be deposited into my account, everything would be much better. Yeah, I came here to save you. Oh, that's just swell. Not good, it's swell. Good. Regardless, after all that, I lost an important group which kind of decapitated my income. And I got no other group to replace it, so... my income started to tank, and it was very stressful because... right as that happened, I had to prepare for the stupid furry convention, Confuror, that I had to go to. Because I reserved the trip since like July or something, maybe earlier. I think I think it was July when I reserved the trip for October. So to me it was very, very, very stressful now to deal with the fact that now I just had to go to this trip, spend basically nothing, not enjoy it, because I knew that as soon as I came back, I would be screwed, right? Because money was going to dry up real quickly. And since I lost that group, let me tell you that I felt so insulted that after so many years of me working there, I still did not have the benefit of like this idiot telling me when my groups are going to come or not, which was a completely, I think, in my opinion, was a completely possible thing, but well, it was very crappy. So I planned on quitting as pretty much before I went to the furry convention. I think I knew I wanted to quit ever since like July, maybe something like that. Well, this is not making sense because if they removed my group in June, why the hell was I think they removed my group in June. Okay, hold on. I'm having disorganized thoughts, which is one key symptom for schizophrenia. Ow. Shut up. I'm telling a story, woman. Okay. So, good hit, Link. She straight up teleported behind me. That's some bull crap. Okay, that was actually pretty smart. Sorry if my brain cannot like sometimes multitask during these things that are not particularly easy. But it's evident that sometimes I quite literally run out of like the cognitive capacity of like saying shit. I really hate how you like start like... Hold on. Okay, good. That was apparently enough. Anyway, so let me revise my timeline of events. I quit in June, that's for sure, with my testing job. And I remembered I did last very little with like the stable teaching. It was either July, late July. I'm sure it was not August. That's almost 90% sure about that. That I didn't like lose my grip, which infuriated the hell out of me. But when did I book the trip? Was I still... I have this big memory? No. I was not working anymore as a tester when I booked the trip in June. So yeah, I must have booked the trip either in June or July, maybe? And then I lost the grip almost immediately? Something like that. My memory is a little bit fuzzy. If I check some pictures or like conversations, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to like know more exactly, right? When all of this happened. But by the time that I knew that I was going to go on the trip, and since I was going with somebody, I didn't feel like it was okay to cancel because it wasn't their fault that that I lost my job and stuff, right? I mean, I didn't lose my job. I just lost the grip, which really reduced my income. And since, again, I did not get any replacement for that lost income, it just made me really mad that I had to, like... Again, it felt very disrespectful. Hope I'm not rambling too much. I feel like I'm just going like blah, 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 without actually saying something coherent. Regardless, I lost the job. I went to the convention. I couldn't spend much of anything. I was super careful to like spend very little whilst my friend had a much more, well, friend at the time, was having a much better time than me. In my case, I was just like, not depressed, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't enjoy the convention fully. Due to that, and the fact that in general I just didn't have a great time myself. I mean, I'll talk about that more in depth in a better scripted and thought out video in the future. But to be honest, I feel like it, there were a lot of moments that I just straight up didn't enjoy, right? From there. But a lot of it was pretty fun. Again, I'll elaborate on it. When I came back from the trip, I remember being so exhausted, right? I feel like this was the first time a trip has ever drained me. Like, drained me horribly. And I remember coming back quite worried about the money situation. Because I knew I was going to quit, right? So when I came back to my usual routine, money was still okay-ish, not great, because I was counting on, you know, the money that I just suddenly lost. Which is very shitty from them to, like, take away from me, but whatever. And I remember I was planning, like, what to do next. Oh shit, not this way. Yeah, let's not go here. It's the other way. So October comes by. November is when things started to like get really ugly. Because what's the deal with November? Well, the group that I was teaching, which was a very big source of income for me, was ending. Their courses were ending. You know, if you don't teach, you don't get paid. It's as simple as that. That was my situation. So, because their courses were ending, I was going to like lose that income as well. So for me, time was time was of the essence there. So I needed to find something, and I remember applying for a few things, and I remember feeling so like smug and sure of like, oh yeah, absolutely, I'll get something very easily, of like someone is going to hire me, and I was very wrong because I couldn't find a decent job. It was then that I was almost miraculously hired for a web development testing company, which I still felt very, very, very blessed to this day, you know? Because honestly, had it not been for that company, I would be, maybe not in the street, let's not be too dramatic. Some of the people later answered. A little too late, but they did answer me. Like, another game testing firm answered me in January, so... Well, that was a little late. I was like running out of money as soon as November, right? And back then, okay, coming back to Luna Fox, because this is probably more about Luna Fox than like my personal life. I remember that back then, ooh, don't hit that. I remember that back then in a lot of things were happening. In September, I finally decided to come back with what we now know as Gen 5, right? Because again, back then I did not know that it was going to be like a generation thing. I just redesigned the entire Ludofox thing, and I tried to give my best to make it look pretty and modern. And change it because I definitely felt like a completely different person from the previous quote-unquote generations, or from the previous time. Like, before the hiatus, I really felt very different compared to how I feel now, and a lot of things happened between then and that moment. So I thought it was appropriate to change everything. I didn't feel entirely ready, but I knew I wanted to play Ocarina of Time, which is relevant because we're playing Ocarina of Time, yay! But when I was playing, what I thought is like, hey, I can change the logo, I can start playing some games. And now here in Ocarina of Time, I feel much better because I was I felt really lucky and blessed to see a lot of people coming back to the stream. I genuinely thought I was starting from scratch, but not really. It almost felt like I just picked up where I was, if I'm really honest. Definitely, it was a blessing to have a lot of people come back and watch my first stream. And because I remember the first few moments, I just put like my stupid message where I said I was going to come back in like a month or two. Because a lot of factors or a lot of things made me take or not continue from... is that the other item? I kind of don't... I'm not gonna open it. Okay, hold on. Look at this. I saved the game. Alright, whatever happens, I don't care because I saved the game. And I am no longer in risk of losing everything because I did well. Alright? Okay, we're back here. I'm not gonna pick this culturally yet. I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe never. I think I'm gonna replay this game some other time, but not now, exactly. I think I'm just gonna wait for that. Maybe in another playthrough. Right now, I'm mostly focused on finishing. And not out of like, I just want to get this game to end. No. My main goal with this and to end it, it's already been a year since I started playing. And second, but not less importantly, I think I do want to have this game ready by the anniversary event, which is coming next week. In exactly 1 week, maybe less, because I would have started by now. I want to see the ending of this game, and I think it would be pretty symbolic for Gen 5. Which again, it makes me a little bit sad to think of Gen 5 a little bit. Yeah, shut up. I get it. I'm not... Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I want to roll my... Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Opponent won't go to the desert with me, so I'm just gonna walk this way and hope for the best. Haunted Wasteland. It's a bit generic to be called Haunted Wasteland. Oh yeah, we cannot do it from this angle. We have to be doing... You know what? At least I didn't do the water temple with keys, which would have made this a lot more irritating. But oh well. So yeah, I remember starting this game with Gen 1. I mean with Gen 1, with Gen 5. And my main purpose or idea was essentially just to start a special game because I always wanted to play this game. I think this game is amazing. It's a really special game to my heart. And I'm pretty sure I'm not special in that. To a lot of people, this is a very precious game. Right, this way. But even then, I'd say that that what happened next is a little bit troublesome because after it was not an anniversary event like what it is now, right? Because back then, I didn't read this thing. Because back then in 2024, last year, yeah, this is not giving me anything. Okay, Lens of Truth activate. I'm not gonna save just yet. Yes. Please be my guide. So, back then it wasn't really like an anniversary, it was just like a first stream. I thought it would be a little bit, I don't know, cynical. I felt really bad for like living the streaming thing because I genuinely wanted to stream all this time, but I was going through a lot of things. And when I say going through a lot of things, I don't want to make it sound like I was like in Vietnam or something like that. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I was not in the middle of a war zone or under arrest or something like that, right? Like, to be very, very, very fair. Did I win? Oh, that has never happened before, but it finally happened. That was a little bit stupid, wasn't it? Okay, anyway. I think I should practice more on organizing my thoughts and ideas while I'm playing games. It's not too simple for me. I'm amazed by how so many other content creators do this, and it seems like second nature to them. Not to me, not yet. Anyway, I hope I can like learn it. Also, I do see that stupid line in the middle that's interlacing. I don't know what that is. It shows up in the videos too, but I do see that. It's a little weird. Anyway, yeah. So I remember that it didn't begin like a normal stream or anything. It was really just this first stream with Ocarina of Time. I don't remember if I played anything else, to be honest. Don't think I did, but oh well. Oh, so now I can fucking read this thing. Where's my guide? Oh my god, I did not want to do that. I think okay, the thing may realize that I lost it. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is rather cozy. I didn't have to go through this way because I thought I would die, but... And I should probably just not use a lot of magic, but... I mean, how much magic can it take? Can it take a lot of magic? We'll find out. I think I have enough. And what would that be? 5 rupees perhaps? I have 185, so if it's like something that stupid, I'm gonna be really mad. Ah, fucking hell. What, Navi? What do you want? The desert. I'm in the desert. Okay, anyway. Come here. Thank you. Probably should have bottled it, but I already have a potion. And... Blink, would you? Okay, gave me nothing anyway. Well, a Deku nut, cool. Hold on, let me gather my Lens of Truth, thank you. So, when I came back with all the now known Gen 5 profile pic and whatnot, I'd say that I didn't think, or I wasn't really thinking of doing like a new Lutafox by the following year. I was thinking that maybe in 2 years, maybe something like that would be more reasonable than an entire year. Because a year might seem very little. But you know what? I thought later Fucking hell. Tell me you're here. Okay, once again. Okay, I can see you now. I'm not gonna watch out. This is my friend. It's guiding me through the desert. Oh, such bullshit. I'm following you and... Well. Did I lose a heart? I made it back, no? What hurted me? The sand? Okay, whatever. But then, like, something that made me really want to do something different was Spookluda. I have to say that when Spookluda came by, and I because Spookluda was almost not happening. I was really debating whether I should do a Halloween special or not. So, very spontaneously. Okay, this is not the way. That's the way. I thought to myself, maybe I could make a Spooktober, but I don't want to call it Spooktober because I thought it was a little generic, and I really wanted to make something out of Spookluda much more interesting and much more mine. I almost say ours, but I guess it wasn't really ours back then. It's ours now, but come here. I'm just gonna walk instead of like rolling like an idiot. Yeah, I didn't know that following the Poe would need so much of my brain power. Come back when you're a little richer. Watch out! So I remember that something that I really liked about Spookluda is that the fact that I could like theme it, right? Because the first Spookluda was a little bit more like about pentagrams and demons and whatnot, right? Maybe a little generic in retrospective, but generally I thought it could be quite fun to do something different every year. And if I wanted to do something different every year, I probably should have... Link, why are you not moving? What? Okay. I did this perfectly the first time and I couldn't do it perfect ever again for some reason. Whatever. Well, whatever. I totally don't care. You know what's good and really nice about recordings? Is that I can just pause the recording and try again later. I mean, the thing that I'm uploading is 8 gigabytes big, and it still says it's gonna take 25 minutes, so I am under no rush to like do this properly. I think I'm gonna be okay. Anyhow, yeah, I thought that Spookluda might have been like the biggest inspiration for me to like actually do something different every year, because I thought there's probably a lot of potential if I do a different Ludaflux every year and there's a different Spookluda. But that would also mean that I could make a new anniversary event, like having maybe different branding, but I wouldn't want to like redo things, like for example I wouldn't want to like redo all the emotes. I wouldn't like to like redo every single piece of everything, you know? Like I would actually like to keep those in the past. Because at the end of the day, oh, why? What do you want me to do, game? I'm gonna run out of magic and patience. Break this shit. It's just a stupid rupee. I hate this segment so much. Okay, so do you see how like I did okay with the thieves? With the carpenters, rescuing them, with the Gerudo women. And now like doing like shit in this time. It's not even metal, it's just... I don't like these game decisions that are currently happening. Okay, good. Give me some magic. It's a kind of magic. It's a rupee. Another rupee. And what's here? Oh, a rupee. Why would they put rupees in here? How about magic? I don't understand your reasoning. Shigeru, Why are you doing this, Miyamoto? He probably didn't have a lot to do with this, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't personally chose to have like the boxes have one single rupee. If he did, I'm going to be both angry and impressed that that was his personal decision. He ordered the design team to put a single rupee in those damn boxes. You see, Link? You don't have to yell. You're okay. Okay, give me some magic. Oh, nothing? How about here? Nothing? Well, thanks for the fairy. That just clipped into the wall. It's not coming back, is it? Oh no, here it is. It would have been so fun if it straight up didn't come back. I have very little magic and that's making me quite upset. Not going to lie. Alright, maybe I should stop yapping when I see the Poe and follow it in silence. And if I screw up again, I might just go to bed. Not stream ever again. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna watch out. Okay, I think I can follow it without locking in. I'm gonna follow it without locking it because I think that makes things worse. Right? I think this is way better. Maybe I've been doing this wrong and I'm just a little bit afraid of like going the wrong way if I like lock onto the Poe. But apparently that's not happening. Looks like I'm doing this okay. I think. Even though we see the poles over there. I mean, would the person doing this shit would also like, as I said in my stream, like would they need the eyes of truth to do this shit? Like, what was that little spin? Am I avoiding an invisible force there? And now I'm going straight. I just need to go through a loop and then come here. Which is interesting. I'm gonna run out of... Oh, I made it. I did it. I did it. Ah, oh, good shit. Okay, cool. Cool. It must be freezing in this temperatures here in the desert, but I reached the Colossus. I'm okay. And I love the sounds of the desert here. I don't know why I'm instantly sinking in sand. I'm away from the storm. And it's sunrise. Link hasn't slept in like 10 days. He should be dead, but whatever. Okay, anyway. Spooklura comes by. I design everything really quickly. That includes like the spooky logo or the spooky Lurafox. I make the, you know, the special introduction, the videos, and I had a lot of fun doing that. I guess I should be honest, that's one of the things I genuinely enjoy the most, and I felt... Maybe the word is not challenge, but I genuinely felt some satisfaction at doing, like... Genuinely... Hold on. Hey, I learned from my mistakes. Isn't that cool? So, as I was saying, we already watched this cutscene, and don't mind me if I just continue yapping without like paying much attention to this. Anyway, so I had a lot of fun making the video materials for Spooklura. Like the Fox logo, the introduction, the outro. It was very fun. I had a lot of fun doing that, genuinely. And I was getting, I thought I was going to be a little bit intense because I wanted to do a lot of horror games, but I knew I had very little time back then. So I would stream daily from like the 25th, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but like days before Halloween, I would try a few indie games that I had from itch.io, because that's when my computer could run. It probably can still run today. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, yeah, I'd say that it was very fun to, like, do all of those things. And genuinely, I would do it again if I get the chance. That's what I thought back then, like, I'll do this again if I have the chance, because as Puklura advanced and I reached the final day, I didn't really plan for it. I genuinely did not have the idea of a Halloween special. I wanted to take it easy, but my inner self said, like, no, I want to do this. I want to make something really cool. And I thought it was worth it to, like, be tired for, like, 2 weeks, a week, more or less, just to, like, have some fun at the end of the day. So that's what I did, finally. Okay, let's get out of here. And after Specluda, I still did my Foxmas thing, which was just mostly an art stream where I draw a load of fox, you know, having some Christmas fun with some viewer requests integrated into it. And here's when January comes into play. Oh boy, January. January. I remember doing January and as an aggressive push to, like, chase growth and, like, post a lot of shorts and get a few more views and all that, but what happened, I always instinctively go to that place, but it's this way. Instinctively, I was working too hard, maybe, on it. And perhaps the schedule that I forced myself upon was becoming more of a blitz, let's save now, of content, where I was not even, like, filtering the best out of it. I feel like I was doing just shit just to have it and to, like, seduce the algorithm. But maybe I don't want to, like, just throw whatever into the airwaves, and maybe I do actually want to try a little harder. I don't have to do this from here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hey, there, do you see? I remember. But yeah, it was... What happened is that I felt like I was doing okay. I thought I was, like, by releasing shorts every day and, like, having Sunday to edit and do a lot of those things, I could probably have a better chance at content creating. I remember I was spamming a little bit of Reddit. I'm sorry, Reddit, by the way, for doing a little bit of that. I got a lot of posts deleted. Fortunately, I haven't got banned as far as I know, but yeah, I was probably getting a little bit annoying for a bunch of people. Regardless, I remembered very well how I started to feel like this itch in my throat. And I always think, that's okay, that's normal. I always get like I get like a sore throat or like a flu or a cold, or maybe not a flu, excuse me, Spanglish. I just get like a cold in January. It's almost guaranteed that at the beginning of the year I get sick. So I didn't think anything of it, but man, was I wrong. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to see like what she would say from me saying like, what if I am, or what if I get like that snappy attitude. Anyway, so I remembered very well that the sore throat was getting worse by the day. And I was very new at my job then. I didn't even have like achieved the 3 months time that here in Mexico you get like, you need to like have as a test, kind of like as a trial, because they can like get you in for 3 months, and if you like were not good enough or they don't like you, they'll just you don't sign a permanent contract and you're out. So I was very nervous because I was in my 2nd month essentially, because I remember very well that I was quite nervous whether I was going to stay or not. And I start to get this horrendous throat inflammation, and it hurts. It starts to hurt so bad to the point I can't even sleep laying down. Like, beyond not sleeping, I mean, as in my experience, if you get tired enough, you fall asleep regardless. But I remember very well I couldn't even like feel comfortable laying down, right? I remember feeling so weird, and like I could almost not breathe. And the only way to like soothe that was if I sit down on my bed. That would make things a little bit more doable. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're not going in without my mask. There we go, now we're ready. So I remembered very, very perfectly how I was feeling very miserable because I thought, it's just a little flu. Last time I got a little cold. Ah, well, there goes my shield. And I don't care, I'm not gonna get anything else. I'm doing this raw. I'm getting Link. Link! Thank you. And I remembered I was doing like making tea and like having some chicken soup. But there was a point I ran out of tea. And I was still super broke because when I switched jobs, they don't give me like any... well, not really severance. They don't give me... I forgot how it's called in English. This money they give you for when you quit, right? They don't give you that in my... When I quit, because I quit in bad terms and I just say fuck all of you because they weren't going to give me anything. You technically never get fired in that kind of job. You simply just they stop giving you groups to work with, right? Which is just as bullshit as it sounds, mind you. Okay, this is all very messy. Okay. You might be wondering why I'm not attacking. It's because I forgot how to. Okay, it's killing all the enemies in the area. Okay, let's get rid of this. I think I just killed a bat. Oh, I'm gonna do this with a keyboard. Yes, I am! I'm so cool. I am so cool. Anyway, I was having tea, but I ran out of tea. I started like having just warm water with sugar to soothe my throat. Oh. Okay, this is gonna suck without a shield. But if that's the case, I can cheat. What you're doing is not okay, Link. Should this be working? I don't have a master sword. I'm losing a lot more life. I'm gonna equip the shield, but before I do that, I don't want to like lose my progress again. So, hold on, game. Hold on, game. First, I'm gonna have some milk, and then, please don't die. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm this paranoid. You got it, baby! Come on! Just equip the shield! Oh, thank God. Okay. Does that count as winning? Okay, I'm just gonna drink some of my milk through my mask. Because that's normal. Come on, Link, you got this. Nice shot. So when my sore throat started to get so bad, I remembered I couldn't like stand up for how horrible I felt. Right? To me this was very confusing, really, because again, as my friend said, maybe sometimes I'm an actual crybaby with like colds and that kind of thing, but at the end of the day, I was just suffering. I couldn't do anything back then. Okay, another of these things. I'm not gonna equip that. God knows I'm not putting that in my back. I'm not opening the options menu to do this. Do you have something? Yes, a heart. Okay, let's confront the newbies here. Ouch. I kinda hate how this thing has recoil. I find it a little silly. I'm so cool at this. Good job. But yeah, I got the sore throat. I thought I could probably like still stream, but I was very wrong. I did not have like the not energy. I did not have the health to do it. It was just a bad idea to stream. Because I remembered I couldn't like really do much of anything and just suffer. The best I could do was just like go outside and get some food. Or if not, I could like order some, but that's pretty much about it. I was just not having a good time, and I remember stopping making videos because of my illness. Again, it was so bad. I could lay down and I would not sleep. I would wake up at like 4 in the morning coughing and just not loving the pain on my throat. And I remember it took me a while to recover, like 4 weeks or something like that, right? It wasn't actually that quick of a recovery. I did have to like wait. Do I have to like really... Okay, I got that one. How about this one? I don't... Thank you, Navi. Okay, and I have to like get those, but I want to play it safe. Oh, that was so close to not working. Come close to me, bat. Come here, flying mouse. Okay, cool. You're dead. Now it's time to use the deco sticks. So I stopped doing content in January, mid-January. Like I tried to do something early on, but it just didn't work. It was just not working for me. Put it away. Thank you. And then I started to like really feel the the kick of my new job. Being honest, I don't feel like my new job is particularly difficult. I honestly have to confess that my game testing job felt more intense and mentally demanding to me than this one. This one feels very reasonable. I think I went the wrong way. No, I just went back and I have the key that I need. Ow. Probably start drinking that milk right about now. That's probably a good idea. Glue. Nice estimate of how much I needed to drink. Okay, I think I'm gonna equip the bomb chew. I just have a feeling I'm gonna need that. So, as I was saying, it started to like really feel like it had a kick to it. Because at the beginning it was really difficult, right? Really difficult. I thought I was not going to last, but turns out I was lasting after all. Like despite everything. It was a little bit intimidating. I felt very out of place. You probably, maybe some people relate to that. Like you begin a new job and a new thing and you definitely feel like you don't belong there. Which can get honestly quite tricky. But then around late January, when I was sort of recovering, still coughing, then comes... Should probably kill this one. I'm not gonna go back here in a while. Wait, I don't need this. I can jump. Again, the less I use things in the menu, the better. So February comes by and it was much more, I'm not gonna say challenging simply, I think it was much more difficult in the sense like I really wanted to apply myself because my trial time was almost over and I knew I had to like really try hard. Oh, it's a lizard. It's Yoshi. Ow, that must have hurt. What are you doing, Link? That's pretty... Okay, whatever. Bomb chew. Oh. No? Oh my god! My bomb chews! How are you doing this, Link? Just throw the bomb chew to this thing. Oh boy, how did I do this the first time? What? Oh, baby. This is bullshit. Bullshit. How am I doing this? Finally. Good. Thank God. Okay. Let's get this. Good work. I'm gonna get my bumches back. Thank you. Cause I ran out of them just trying this shit. I threw like 10. Oh no, never mind. Oh man. Goodbye. Shut the hell up. I don't want you. There's. Okay, you. I need to push you. Go there. Come on. Ooh, don't fall, Link. Don't fall. Okay, good. Oh, there's no way to fall. I can climb back up. Anyway, I really like this temple and I really like the music. I thought I needed to comment on that. So the thing was that I was not balancing my work and life in my new job. I was like putting a lot of focus in my job, and I was actually like, I'm not gonna say actually trying. I don't think that was the case exactly, but I felt less calm and less confident to like do things. Oh. Good. Hey, my file just passed. Okay, and I'm pretty much around the same area, so the recording is gonna end soon-ish. Well, I was planning to like finish the whole young Link segment, so we can go to the adult Link part. Good. Excellent. Alright, I'm running out of bomb chews, so I should probably swap to my bombs again. Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. So, I couldn't balance stuff, and March was technically when I should have had my contract signed. I mean, I did not get fired, so I guess that's already done. But hey, I know the people in there, it's... Ooh, Link. So, let's say that I have it signed, just for practical purposes, right? And well, I still got paid, I was still doing okay, but maybe I got a little down. I started to feel very bad now because of my situation, because by February, things started to get really tight with money. Like really tight. And March was just me trying my best to recover, and I guess I didn't really feel in the mood to play games and like have streams. And then I started to like work on a few other things behind the scenes, right? Like trying to, like, not abandoning Ludafox or anyway, but I wanted to like focus on a few other things as well, which was more about planning instead of doing, which was definitely a little breather, and I still felt some satisfaction. And I went to like research stuff like writing, coding, mostly coding, because you know, I'm surrounded by engineers. I thought it was very important to like do some of that. Regardless, when I finally felt okay enough to stream, it was June this year. Damn. No, that's why I got things confused. June this year is when I came back from another hiatus after this new job, right? So now that it's June, on June 1st precisely, I did a new art stream, and I remember that I wanted to change things with Ludafox and not have it like be this gaming only thing. I want to do something else. I don't think gaming is bad, but if I'm just gonna go and play and have commentary, I think I can do more than that, personally. I feel like I can do much more than simply going like, haha, I suck at this game, right? I missed a step. I think I didn't have all the rupees. Oh, these guys are back. Oh no, I need to do the thing with the Q stick. This is sure gonna be fun, and I have to do it in a time trial. These things extinguish relatively quickly. Oh, I didn't hit it. Okay, run ruined. Restart. Oh, and my Deku stick already melted. Okay. Sounds like you're wasting a lot of energy trying to shoot me. Hell yeah. And that is my key. Where was it? I don't remember where they throw that in this dungeon. But yeah, I thought I could do a little bit more, and I generally want to like make nice illustration and make nice things, you know? So, even though I'm not a great artist by any means, I feel like I can generally like throw my hand and like try to do something that could be worthy. Oh hell yeah, that hit it. That seemed like bullshit, but it did hit him. So yeah, even though I'm not great yet, I'm thinking that maybe with practice and doing new things every day, I could try. The thing is, I didn't even have software to like do this. I thought of Medibang, but I don't love Medibang if I'm honest, and I wanted to try new options. I thought it could be nice to like try something new and improve with a skill that perhaps I'm not really familiar with, you know? So that's why I was trying to experiment at first. But again, time passed again and I just stopped streaming for another month. I came back in July. And since July, this year, I've been back. So it's basically just been a couple months since I've been like doing content again. And being increasingly consistently, and now I'm trying to like reach Gen 6 and I think I have a much different strategy. Iron Knuckle time. Iron Knuckle time. Alert. Iron Knuckle time. Fuck me. No. Okay, I'm not equipping the Deku shield. I learned my mistake. I'm not doing that. I'm going to equip bombs and I'm going to equip Deku seeds, if those even do anything to like this fucking badass thing. This is so cool but so terrifying. Oh yeah, that does nothing. Interesting. No, Link, you should probably try throwing those. Bomb the hell out of this. Holy shit. I honestly find fascinating how we are literally dealing with a guy whose axe can break pillars, and somehow I'm here like pretending I can withstand that. Holy shit. Ow. I'm pretty sure this thing cannot one-shot you, but it's like a two-shot. Oh hell yeah, he's throwing rupees now. Oh, he's mad. This is hard to coordinate. Come on, walk through that. 10 bombs. Did I kill it? Did I kill it? It just took me like 15 bombs. Woo! Alright, he left me 3 rupees. Good. That badass warrior was just carrying 3 rupees with him. But yeah, every season I've been doing content consistently, and well, the time arrived. Which is what makes me a little bit sad about Gen 5. Is that I think it felt honestly a little bit wasted. Because I thought I could do a lot more, but well, I got sick. Then I had to balance my new job, and then I just like I had no excuse, I didn't do anything. But maybe thanks to like the generation thing, maybe I can like commit myself a lot more. I hope this stream doesn't, I mean not stream, this recording doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Right? I genuinely hope that by then, but that Gen 6 does well, but I'm a little bit sad to say goodbye to Gen 5. I think Gen 5's design is pretty good, it's pretty okay. But you know what? Maybe I was trying a little bit too hard on on Gen 5, and maybe Gen 6 would be more akin to what I can and want to do with this. With this, more of a, instead of like me chasing Cloud, I think I want the Ludafox to be this creative lab. And just see how far I can make it. The silver gauntlets! But these gauntlets won't feed a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Naboru. You should keep your word. Oh, the sand caught me, Naboru. I'm sorry. Ah, never mind, you're being kidnapped. Where's my mask? Why did you take my mask away from me? Yark, let me go. You Ganondorf's minions. Ludus, get out of here now. Those witches, they're using black magic on me. That looks more purple, pink than black. You might want to check your eyes. Oh, that's a nice animation. I like that. I like when games do that. I really like in-engine cutscenes and animations. Anyway, I beat this part. I'm satisfied. And I can go back and end the recording. S&RV archive. I hope you enjoyed some of this rambling, some of this, I guess, venting of what I wanted to do with all of this stuff of Ludafox. A small introspection on Gen 5 that it's finally ending. Hopefully the future hold us good things, you know? Alright, so this was your Fox Ludafoxy. Thanks you so much for watching and making it all the way over here. See you next time.